everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week's video I'm going to be giving you updates of my 2020 so far, and this year has been quite like a roller coaster, and I'm going to be telling you how mine has been so far. Stay tuned. My year started with me almost dying. I had this mouth infection that my jaw was swollen, and I thought I was going to lose my life. You might think it was small, but it wasn't small at that time, because like I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't like do anything. I was just like awake for most of my Christmas. Like even when other people were sleeping, I was literally watching them sleep, and I couldn't just like lay down and sleep because I was in so much pain. They were really troubled and scared for me also. They were like, they pitied me, you know like when you see that in the eyes of your parents, you know that like it wasn't just you feeling it, they were feeling your pain too. So that was the situation I was in, and so I'm happy that I got well and I got over that. So moving on, between like after January, February, between February March, my sister was diagnosed with an appendix, and she had to like do the surgery, and COVID-19 came like seriously coming. It was now serious. There was lockdown and everything. So that was when I was freaking. The world was about to end. I was freaking out that like everything was just like happening at the same time, because I was like, wow, like what are we going to do from here? Because there was lockdown, everywhere was closed, the market was closed, everything was just like on shutdown. If the lockdown extended to as much as the government was making it to seem it was going to extend, we would have been in total famine now, because there will be nobody to bring in the food. There will be the market system, like that kind of economic shit will just like happen. So that was what I was scared for. So we had to like go to my hometown to like stay, because my hometown is not like far from the city. So we had to like travel to my hometown to like wait out the COVID-19. So when we traveled to my hometown, that was when like the lockdown was like full lockdown. So we couldn't even like transport ourselves back to the city. You know how you can stay in your hometown and you just like you get tired of the place, you can't even like I cannot even bear it anymore, because like when you go there during Christmas, it's more fun because you have your cousins and stuff, and like it's more fun because the Christmas vibe. But when you're just like at home doing nothing, you have to eat, and remember, as you're eating, there's nobody going to the market to refill. So it was that bad, and we were like, and at the time my daddy had to like come back to the city to like shop for us, and in the process of that he was like kind of like detained, but not in a bad way. So we in my hometown thought he was arrested, and we were freaking out that he was arrested, but he was actually like detained, not like detained in a bad way. They just like told them that they had to like wait till a certain time so they can like be able to pass because of the curfew at that time. So that was the shit of that time. So after the COVID-19, thank God, we finally were able to like come back, and and saw that things weren't even as bad as it was when we first left. And sometimes what the radio says sometimes is not as bad as it is. Gradually life started like becoming normal, not too normal, but there's still COVID-19, stay safe, but like life started becoming normal, and the fear of the world ending kind of like, not that the world is not going to end, I'm just like saying like at that time I woke up every morning thinking that the world was ending. Even to the extent there was this time I was sleeping, like because when we were hunting, I was sleeping. So I was sleeping, so it was raining, like this heavy rainfall that it was just like hitting on the zinc. To the extent I thought the zinc, so I was the only person awake. You know how rainfall can, like the thunder and stuff can wake you up sometimes. So I woke up to the sound of the rainfall, and I thought that rapture has taken place, and I was just like staying up, crying. Like for some reason in my head, the rainfall meant that, I don't know why, like I just like woke up that when I thought that the rapture was taking place. So I went to my parents' bedroom, and because I was like, should I just like open the door to see if they are still there? So I like opened the door in a way it couldn't make noise, and checked if they were still. The important thing that happened for me this year was the fact that I found God this year. like, you know, other years, other times, like for the rest of my life, I've like grown up, like, you know, knowing about God and going to church, Sunday schools, what to hear God, like I hear about God. But this year I kind of like experienced it for myself. And you know how, like, I mean, everybody comes to a point in their life when they ask, is God real? And people say we grow up saying we shouldn't ask that question, like we shouldn't ask that question, is God real? But I feel like if you really want to know if God is real, you should ask the question, is God real? And this year I kind of like asked that question, and I found the answer too. And I mean, that is like the best thing that has happened for me this year. Not just about like, not only about like, now like I know God is real, because not just based on what I've heard growing up, what I've heard in Sunday schools, what I've read in the Bible. I know God is real because I've asked the question and I've found him for myself. So second generation thingy, it's another thing that threw me up, because it's really like you know, it's really created awareness for like everybody, even like beyond the nation, like, you know, vast. Like I was really happy to also like see like other nations reacting to it. And I'm happy that like even if like we didn't see like much response from the government as much as we wanted it to happen, but like it's kind of also like, I was happy to see that the youth had it in them to like speak up to the government, the youth, every shit that goes on in this country. So I'm happy that happened, even though so many people lost their life. May their gentle soul rest in created this channel this year too. It's going well, and if people are enjoying it, and God is with me. So that's another achievement that happened this year for me, because like I got to like, you know, fulfill my dreams by doing the YouTube. And I've always like loved being on camera and stuff. And so like I have like a lot of videos out there now. And so the YouTube is another success. This year has taught me to appreciate even the tiniest little things, everything. Like you just need to like appreciate it. I appreciate all my friends, even people that watch my YouTube. I don't know you guys, but for you to be watching this video, you appreciate me, and I appreciate you too. For real, I appreciate people are quick to say, oh, God forbid this 2020, oh, 2021, when are you coming, blah 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 blah. Comes back. Did you lose anybody this year? Were you involved in a car accident this year? You didn't get COVID-19. These are the things that we even ignore, that we should be thankful for. Even if you had the COVID-19, even if you were involved in it, but still you have life. As long as you're watching this video, you're alive, even no matter what is going on in your life. So don't be quick to jump and curse 2020, because 2020 has been good so far, whether you like it or not. Basically my life up. We've come to the end of this video. Make sure to keep liking and subscribing, because I love you so much. I love you. Is that how to say it? Each and every one of you. I really do. Bye.